The last two are Shining Laser. Um, so Shining Laser and then Active Buster. Yeah, it's Active Buster, right? Yeah, yeah, it's Active Buster. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking of something different. Between the two, I mean, I think there's a lot of like discrepancies between the two. Which one's better is really up to your preferences. I actually like both. It just depends on the mood that you're in. Um, so you have to spend a gank load on these to upgrade. Okay, so that's why you didn't see me actually show you. I had to restart it just because it costs so much money. So I could actually do all the weapons other than those two with how much money it costs to basically charge those two. So that said, let's do the Shining Laser first. So we'll equip that. Oops, I didn't want to change that. I want to go to enhance. So we're going to enhance this mofo. Yep. So this thing takes so much. So I have 1,700,000 zenny. As you can tell, it's taken a huge chunk out, and I just did the attack. Just the attack. Okay. Now the energy just took another almost $2 million. No, I'm sorry. It's almost $1 million to charge this thing. What am I saying? It's not 2 million. Sorry. So it almost took. I think it's almost 900,000. I'm gonna put all the like how much the weapons cost at the very end of this video, how much it costs to charge it, so you guys can determine if it's even worth charging up for yourselves or not. But I have to say, Shining Laser, awesome, pure awesomeness. They loved this weapon. They loved it, and I love it too. I can see why they love this weapon. It just, it's just badass. Look at that. Just could stand here all day and just pew things away. Pew! And it's infinite. Infinite, people. Infinite. You can't go wrong with infinite. That makes the weapon even better. Look at that. Look at that. Look, I don't even have to aim. I just point in the direction and just like mess him up. Yeah, you're dead, dude. Stay down. So, I mean, like, this weapon, great. Worth it. I think it is worth it. I think this weapon is worth every penny. I should be badass for spending that much money. I should be. Some of them, like I spent $200,000 or Zenny on the Spread Buster. I kind of feel like I got gypped on that one. I kind of do. So, I mean, this weapon is just awesome. And the only downfalls, I'm going to show you some of the downfalls for it now. Sorry if I'm exiting and re-entering. This is where actually I made all my Zenny. So if you guys were wondering how I got that much Zenny, it's this zone right here. But some of the problems in it is the fact that you cannot run around. You can only point and aim. So that's a downfall for the weapon. But for how much damage it does, look at that. You just looked at it and it died. So, I mean, this weapon is just awesome. Would I suggest this weapon to you guys? Yes. If you want to spend the time on it and all that stuff, yes, definitely do it. Did you know, it's cake on the big guy. Cake. You massacre the big guy with this weapon. You just point, aim, it sucks all his life out. It's just like a draining machine. So I'm going to say that's one of the best weapons in the game. Active Buster is also up there. I mean, it's so hard to determine the two. The reason I like the Shining Laser a little bit more is just because of the fact that it's just a constant beam. Whereas Active Buster has a little bit, it shoots fast, don't get me wrong, but it's not a constant hit, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to explain that to you guys. That one's a constant. If it's on the guy, it's killing him all the time. He doesn't get a chance to move. Whereas the Active Buster, he kind of has a chance to move, but it follows him. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just depending on what you guys like. If you guys like things that heat seek and attack things, then I would say do Active Buster. So let's look at Active Buster. Blah, 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 blah. Where's Active Buster? There it is. So this one actually costs more than the Shining Laser. But I'm going to say if you want to actually have a really, different weapon, Active Buster's way to go. Shining Laser is pretty cool just because it's cheaper than this one. You don't have to save as much money to charge it up. But this one does cost over $1 million. So if you guys are just wondering how much this is costing, look how fast my money's going. This thing's taking a jank load. Jank load, yeah, I said jank load. Look at it, look at it. Look, I'm almost out of money. Yeah, I'm almost out of money. All that money, you guys are like, wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, look at my money now. Almost gone. Almost gone. Look at that. Look at that. But you max out everything, basically. Attack power is not as strong as Shining Laser, though, I believe. So let's try this mofo out. You guys are going to love this weapon, probably, just because of the fact that how, like, it heat seeks and all that stuff. But it's a lot of time to actually raise this weapon. So that's a downfall for it. It's just, it costs too much to actually upgrade this thing all the way. A lot of people don't have the patience like I do. See, look. You just sit here all day. I mean, so that's a good thing about it. The range is incredible. So, I mean, it's probably better than the Shining Laser in the sense of range-wise. And it heat seeks. So that's, I don't know. I just have mixed feelings on the two. I like the Shining Laser just because it's, you get kind of close and personal. This is more of a sniping in your face, you're not going to win kind of gun. See, look at that. Dude, I can't even like, that's awesome. This weapon is awesome when it's fully upgraded. It should be. For how much money it is, this thing should rock. Like I said, some of the weapons are just like Grand Grenade. You spend a gank load of money in that. I think they should have made it a little bit cheaper. I think Grand Grenade should have been just a tad bit cheaper. But look at this. Like, they don't even have time to react. So, I mean, I have to say, I do like the Shining Laser a little bit better. I'm sorry, guys. I do like it better. I don't know. Something about a laser beam that just basically rock stores everything. I just like it a little bit better than this gun. But I still love this gun. Don't get me wrong, guys. I still love this gun. But as you can tell, this thing rocks. You can take on anything with this gun. And it's infinite, too. Forgot to mention that, you guys. Infinite. You can't go wrong with infinite ammo. Though that's as you can tell, there's a downside to it. Sometimes you want to aim for an enemy. Oh my god, an enemy, and it points to the wrong guy. So, or the heat-seeking missiles point to the wrong guy. But other than that, awesome. Is it worth 1,700,000? Debatable. Debatable. I probably would have spent maybe $1 million at most on that. I mean, both those weapons should have been about $1 million, but $1 million, almost 2 million zenny to upgrade this. I mean, I don't feel like it was worth it. Worth the time to actually upgrade it. It's a good weapon, though. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like it. I have mixed feelings about it. But it did spend, I think, an extra... How many hours was it? I think an extra 3 hours to get the money for this. I think I was at 5 hours. Yeah, I think it was about 3 or 4 hours. Or, no, 3 or 2 hours to get the money for this weapon. So... there you go, guys. There's the walkthrough through the weapons guide. I know you guys have been waiting patiently for that, and I appreciate you guys waiting patiently. I'm working on well, I mean, basically that's it. So, I mean, there you go. If you have any questions, you just post it on the video about the weapon, and I can always go back to it and show you guys where it could be used for or whatever. I might do some weapons if requested enough. I might do some of the weapons for the main guy to see if it's, you know, what you could strategies you could use against the main guy or, you know, the final boss of the game. But don't ask me to do shield arm. I won't do that. Won't. It's crappy. I won't do that. And drill arm. No, that's crazy talk. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next game. Peace.